Hey everyone, welcome to week number 6. So we're more than halfway, right past the halfway point. I know everyone's tired and they're thinking, I hope this would get over soon. I've never did so much writing and video recording and stuff like that in my life. But the next few weeks will fly by quicker than you could imagine. So I just wanted to quickly do a welcome video for number 6. This week, we're going to focus on you doing a consulting report. And this consulting report basically is the financial analysis of your company and applying some of the concepts we talked about. So just to quickly go through that, please make sure that you look at the guidelines and the rubric. That's key here. Read through the scenario, definitely read through the directions, and then what you need to submit. And then there's also some really good supporting materials here, right? Now, keep in mind when you're doing your financial analysis, do this from the standpoint of, let's say you work for Booz Allen or McKinsey or one of these firms, and you're looking at your firm and you're trying to decide, hey, what's going on here? What is your recommendations? And keep in mind, don't just focus specifically on the P&L. Don't just focus on the balance sheet. Don't just focus on cash flow, but look at the business holistically. And sometimes, as an accountant, I find myself that's a little hard even for me to do because I want to specifically look at the P&L or the balance sheet or the cash flow. But you really got to back up, and you kind of got to look at it from a helicopter view. You're analyzing the financials, but you're analyzing the financials from a very top level holistic view. So just kind of keep that in mind, because you can have companies that are very profitable, but they also go bankrupt really quickly because they're not managed well in cash. And you can also have companies that are really not that profitable, that operate on slim margins, but they're highly successful because they know how to manage their capital, they know how to manage their cash flow and that sort of thing. So there's a couple of different ways that companies work, but you have to manage all that stuff kind of in concert. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Also, make sure that you use your MBA library research guide as kind of your sources. Try not to go to Google for your scholarly articles and support. Look to your text. Also, look to the research guide, places like Harvard Business Review and things of this nature. Of course, you can always use, articles from different magazines, Harvard Business Review, Wall Street Journal, whatever. But go to that guide at the Shapiro Library. It's there for you, and it's a very good guide as well. So this project will take you most of the week. So make sure if you have any questions, reach out early. So make sure you do your financial analysis and then prepare basically your write-up or your recommendations. You can put tables and graphs and things of that nature in your presentation, but make sure you realize the audience that you're writing your paper for. You're writing it to the CEO, basically to the board of management or board of directors, right? So make sure that you gear your conversation to that. So what I mean by that is, don't just say, okay, the number was 100 last year and it's 150 this year. Put it in something easily digestible, and remember when you're writing and you're presenting to kind of sandwich your ideas. This is what I'm telling you. This is some details behind it. This is my recommendation. And then let me sum that up for you and give that back to you again. And you need to do that in a really clear, concise way. So think of it as like a condensed elevator pitch. So some of the numbers and that sort of thing, you may want to resort to using a table or a graph or something of that nature that could help illustrate it and keep things kind of condensed and the reader focused. Yeah. Lastly, I'm slightly behind on the grading for week 4. Hopefully, I'll get that caught up today. I'm about halfway through, but you'll get that hopefully by the end of the day. If you have any questions on those grades, feel free to definitely reach out. I apologize for falling behind there. And this week's video is pretty short. but I'm also going to share. I've used this guy before, our kind of our mantra. So I had to look him up to see if he had a YouTube video, and this is a very old video of Pete Olento. He's a really good guy. If you take any of the CPA study classes that I can't think of the company that offers it, Becker, I think is the name of it. He'll be one of the instructors, but he's the one that I've said many times. Basically, it's who's better than us, baby? Nobody. You're on your way to an MBA. So I just wanted to play a couple seconds of one of his videos, and this is kind of what makes him really funny. So I hope you enjoy the next couple seconds of this.